Welcome to today's Mystery Reader. Today, Wednesday, January 8th, we have a special Mystery Reader today. We have Miss Christina Geist, who will be sharing her special book with us called Sorry Grown-Ups, You Can't Go to School. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to her, and she can take the stage. Christina, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I see you all waving back at me. Thank you so much. That makes me feel so happy. This is the first time that I have ever been a mystery reader on my computer like this. I am all the way in New York City, and I'm able to visit you all the way in Maryland on our computers. Isn't that amazing? It's crazy, right? I visit schools all the time. This is an image of some of the stickers from schools that I visit. See, sometimes when I visit a school, I get a little sticker with my picture on it and my name, and I get to go to the classroom and I get to read my stories with my friends. But today, I don't even need a special sticker. I get to visit you like this, right on the computer. So I'm so happy to be here. I wrote this book. It's called Sorry Grown-Ups, You Can't Go to School. Give me a little wave if you've ever seen this book before. You have? You've already seen this book? Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you like it because we're going to read it this morning. And I am the author of the book. Raise your hand and give me a little wave if you know what the author is. Yeah, the author is the person that wrote the story, right? The author writes the words. That's me. In the back of the story, you can see my picture right there. The author is the person who writes the words, and who's the illustrator? The illustrator is the person who makes the pictures, and the illustrator is right here. His name is Tim Bowers. He is a grandpa, and he lives all the way in Ohio, and he illustrated all of the pictures. I'm going to read the story to you, and when I'm finished reading, I'll even tell you some of the secrets. Does that sound good? Some of the secrets that the author can tell you. Give me a little wave if that sounds good. Oh, good. Okay. Here we go. Can everybody hear me okay, John? Yeah? Okay, great. Sorry, grown-ups, you can't go to school. Now, I can't hear you guys. I can see you, but I can't hear you. But when we get to the pages where we say, only kids and teachers, only kids and teachers, I want you to say it with me, okay? It seemed like any other school day, but as soon as Lady and her brother Buddy were dressed and eating breakfast at the kitchen table, things started to get a little weird. Good morning, said Mom. Check out my new backpack. It has 4 zippers and a secret pocket, and I'm gonna wear it to school. Sorry, Mommy. You can't go to school. Who can go, guys? Only kids and teachers. Only kids and teachers. Can we say that one more time? Only kids and teachers. Silly Mommy. Hey, yelled Dad. Check out my new backpack. Hey, yelled Dad. Look at my new high tops. I can tie them all by myself. I'm wearing them to school. Sorry, Daddy, you can't go to school. Only kids and teachers. Only kids and teachers. Just then the doorbell rang. It was Grandma and Grandpa and Bow Wow, and they were all wearing backpacks. Sorry, grown-ups, you can't go to school. Only kids and teachers. Only kids and teachers. Woof, 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 barked Bow Wow. Woof, 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 woof. Are we going to let Bow Wow go to school? No, we're not. Sorry, Bow Wow, you can't go to school either. Only kids and teachers. Only kids and teachers. Oh, the poor grown-ups, they're going to be very sad. It's not fair, yelled the grown-ups. We want to go to morning meeting. Are we going to let the grown-ups go to morning meeting? No, no. We want to play ABC games. Does this look like a good idea for Grandpa? No. Sorry, Grandpa. We want to read stories on the cozy carpet. Are we going to let Mommy do this? No. Sorry, Mommy. We want to do science experiments. Does this look like a good idea for Daddy? No. Sorry, Daddy. And we want to play with our friends at recess. Oh my gosh, look at Grandma. Can we see her? Does that look like a good idea for Grandma? What is she doing? No, Grandma, you can't go to recess. Oh, these poor grown-ups, they're gonna be very sad. We're sorry, said Lady. It's just the way it is. Yeah, said Buddy. Some things are for you and some things are for us. It's just the way it is. But you can pick us up right here at the end of the day, and you can even take us to the playground on the way home. Okay. And we'll tell you all about school at family dinner tonight. That sounds good, right? And don't forget, tomorrow we get to go to work with you. Does that look like a good idea? Oh my goodness, no way, no way. Who would put all these bad ideas in a book? Who would do that? Oh, it was me. I'm the one that put all those bad ideas in a book. Silly me. The end. Give me a little wave if you like the story. Oh, good, I'm so glad to hear it. This is one book I've written, and this is another book I've written. This one is called Buddy's Bedtime Battery, and this one also has Lady and Buddy in it. So I've written 2 books with these same characters, and I just got some good news that I'm going to be writing another book in a couple of years. It takes a long time to make a children's book. And that one's going to be called Buddy's New Buddy. And it's all about Buddy making a new friend at school. So hopefully, as I develop that book and I develop that story, I can come back and I can read with you again. Give me a little wave if that sounds like a good idea. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I am happy to stay and share some of the secrets of the story if my teachers would like that, or if your classroom needs to tune out, you can just give me a little wave goodbye. I'll wait and see if anybody would like to stay and hear a few secrets of the story, or if we're out of time, that's okay too. Maybe the teachers can give me a little wave and let me know. A wave would mean yes, we want to hear some of the secrets. A wave is good? Okay, all right. I'll share some of the secrets. So sometimes when you get to meet the author of the story, remember the author is the person that wrote the story. Sometimes people ask me, where do I get the ideas for my stories? Where do the ideas come from? Well, a lot of my ideas come from my own life. I'm a writer, but I'm also a mom. This is a picture of my daughter, Lucy. Can you see her? In this picture, Lucy was 5, and she was starting her first day of school at kindergarten. And a few years before that, she started at preschool, just like everybody that I'm seeing today on my computer. And when she went to school, sometimes she felt a little bit nervous, a little bit shy, and a little bit scared. And so I wrote Sorry Grown-ups, and I came up with the silly idea for Sorry Grown-ups when she was about 3 years old. and she was starting school because she felt a little shy. And I thought it would be funny if we put people in the opposites. If we had the grandparents trying to go to school and mom and dad trying to go to school, and what did we say? Only kids and teachers, only kids and teachers. So some of my ideas come from my own life, and you can write stories too from your own life. All you need is an idea and maybe a pencil and a piece of paper, and you can write a story. Sometimes people ask me how the pictures get made for the stories. And remember I told you about the illustrator? Remember I told you about that guy, Tim Bowers, this guy here? He's the illustrator of the story, and he started to illustrate and do artwork when he was your age, when he was just a little boy. He's been an artist his whole life. And do you know how he makes the pages of the book? Every page starts out like this. It starts out like a sketch. A sketch is made with, what's it made with? What's a sketch made with? A pencil. Did somebody say pencil? You're right. A sketch begins with a pencil. And the nice thing about a sketch is that you can use your eraser and you can change it. So first, every page of the book gets sketched. On this page, in the sketch, something was a little bit wrong. I'll give you the whole picture so you can see. What was wrong with this picture? It has to do with the little girl. Should she be sitting in the front seat of the car? In this picture, she's about 7 years old. She's supposed to be about 7, and Buddy's supposed to be about 5. Would we have a 7-year-old girl sitting in the front seat of the car next to mommy and daddy? Is that where you guys sit in your car? No. She needed to move to the back seat. Should I show you what the real picture looked like in the real book after we made a change? Let me show you. Let me find it. Sometimes we make a change to the story. Here's the real story. And see where she is now? She's in the back seat where she should be, right? With her seatbelt on. So sometimes a story will change a little bit. Sometimes we make the sketch and then we say, something's not quite right. And we take out our eraser and we make a change and put her safe and sound in the back seat. So after the sketch gets made, what happens next? How do we get to the final picture? Is the picture made with a crayon? Is it made with a marker? Is it made with a pencil? Or did anybody think maybe it's made with a paintbrush? You're right, it's made with a paintbrush. Every page in the book is a real life painting. And if you look closely, because I know you all have the book there at school, if you look closely, you can see the brushes of the paintbrush on each page. Each page is a real life painting. Pretty cool, right? So if you look closely on all the different pages, you'll be able to see little places where you can see the brush of the paintbrush on the real painting. And then all those real paintings get put in the computer and the words get added to the page and they get printed out on a huge machine and all put together and put a cover on top, and then you have a book. But do you need a big machine to make a book? No. All you need is an idea. And where can you find an idea? Right there. There are ideas in your classroom. There are ideas at home. There are ideas on the playground. There are ideas everywhere you go. So all you need is your idea and your pencil to make your sketch. And then you can use your paintbrush and finish your book. So next time we talk, maybe you can share your books with me, or maybe you can email me and show me the books that you're working on. I would love to see it. And I'm happy to answer any questions. If any of the classrooms have a question, I could hear you and I can answer your questions today, or you can email me your questions and I can always answer those over email too. Does that sound good? Okay, great, great. Thank you so much for having me. If there are questions, I can stay for a couple of minutes, or we can do the questions over email. Okay, we'll do the questions over email. Thank you so much. Give me a little wave. Oh, thank you. That's a big wave. Thank you so much. And I'm going to do something that we do in my family. When we say goodbye to somebody we love or we say goodbye to new friends, we go like this. I love you. Can you try it? I love you. Goodbye.